What is up, everybody? It's your boy, back at it again, simply solo, with my lovely, beautiful co-host,
AntonDaNoob.
AntonDaNoob, in
Yes,
the
sir.
flesh, the lovely,
sir, yes,
beautiful
sir.
co-host. We brought him out.
Yeah, it's me.
Anton, are you okay? Are you having a seizure? My sister, the nurse. I'll go get her.
Oh, yeah, of course she is.
Whoa! Whoa! Right off the gate. Oh man!
Well, you're part Filipino, right? My sister's
you
a
ain't
nurse.
wrong.
Of course she is.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course she is. I'm assuming your sister works at 7-Eleven?
Oh, nah. Jack in the Box.
Of course. My bad.
Damn.
It's always Jack in the Box. Nah. I used to have a cousin that used to work at Jack in the Box. They used to work in Jack in the Box in LA. And they said it was the worst thing ever. And they had like bars on the window. It was super.
Talking about like ghetto Jack in the Box.
Ghetto Jack. Ghetto
Bars?
Jack
I've
in the
never heard of
Box,
that.
dude. Dude, I remember my first time seeing during the when I was in LA. When I went to LA because like I used to go to like SoCal during the summers,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember we got off the plane and we were hungry, so we went to like it was either Jack in the Box or like some kind of drive-through place. And I was like looking at it, and I'm like, I was amazed because I've never seen bars on the windows before. Like where you hand the money and like get your food, fucking bars. And I'm like, what is that for? And then my grandma was like, don't worry about it. It's all right.
I've heard of they use glass coverings and all that, but bars, like, do you want me to reach through the bar, or like how does this work?
Like, there was like a little slot on like the bottom of the bars that you could.
Yeah, like how those gas stations are, right? You put the money in
yeah,
there.
yeah. Oh, we used to have one of those too. I missed that. There was a gas station where it was like the underneath, like how you're talking about, 24/7. So it was only like that during like the wee hours of the morning. But like I would hate fucking working there because like the attendant was expected to like not only ring people up, but they'd be like, yeah, can I get like a bottle of beer and a fountain drink and a hot dog, and they gotta go make it. No, not me, dude. I would not. I could just imagine some Samoans walking up there at 2 a.m. like, yes, yes, sir. I will take 10 sandwiches and 4 hot dogs.
Can I get
Sole, what you want, Sole? So
Sole,
the
can I get-
SNS sign in?
Can I get 2 meals for the newborn and Sule, you still there? Sule.
Songa. Nah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
I seen a TikTok video like exactly talking about that. How someone goes to the drive-thru and how they order in the morning. It's it's a POV of a coworker, of a worker, restaurant worker. He's just all right, man, take your order. All he hears is, "Oh, Sully, can I get 6?
Sully.
Can I get 6 meals? Can we get 2 more for the newborn?" I'm like, what the fuck, 2 more for the newborn?
Bro, fuck it. I just saw that fucking TikTok too, dude. Like, because I texted you and I was like, when I was like coming out the shower, but as I was on the toilet preparing to go into the shower, I was also on TikTok. Of course, because of course I am. You know, everyone goes on TikTok on the toilet nowadays.
Yeah.
Dude, that video popped up for me. So, like, I was like, what the fuck? Oh,
Yo, that
for
was one of
2
the
feasts
videos
for the newborn?
2 feasts? Yeah. Bro was done.
And
Bro was over it.
I vibed with that on a spiritual level too, because you know I'm what you call a fat bitch. And all right, so this was like a story from back when I was in high school. I used to play football, and it was on our homecoming night. The other football boys were staying at a hotel, and they invited me and my other friend they're like, hey, it's the last minute. You guys want to come hang out in the hotel with us? All right, we got a room. We all split it. But if you come, you got to bring food. And we're like, all right, bet. So, of course, we go to McDonald's. And this is like at 10, 11 o'clock at night, right? We just finished the game. And it's just the two of us in the car. And we're like Polynesian locals. And we're both big, you know? So
I see where this story is going.
We go into this drive-thru and we're like, shit. How much like sandwiches do we need? We're like, I don't know how much money we got. Well, we put our money together. We counted. We got like $60. And mind you, this is when the dollar menu was actually $1. So I went up to the drive-thru and this lady was like, can I take your order? And I was like, yes, you can. How's it? Can I get 20 McChickens? 20 cheeseburgers? and I was like, and then 10 double cheeseburgers.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And then, like, there was a silence on the other line. And then we're like, fuck, is that too much? And then the lady was like, hold on. And I'm like, oh, no, we're those fuckers. She comes back, she's like, okay, we can do that. And I was like, oh, thank God. And
you had to know during that moment of silence, they were secretly judging you.
They were judging us for sure.
As a guy that used to work fast food, man, I'm pretty sure if I was in that same situation, I would judge the fuck out of. I would look at the car, if someone was taking your guys' order, I'd look at the camera that shows you guys. I'd be like, damn, those are some fat motherfuckers.
Yep. And we pull up to that first window where you pay. And motherfucker, almost that whole goddamn fucking kitchen staff. There was like this one white lady, she was like this nice white lady who was doing the money, and like behind her, you could see like 2 Filipinos and like a few other heads in the back, and they was looking at us like, who the fuck is this? And even the lady was like sticking her head out the window, like looking inside the car, and it's just me and my other fat friend inside of this fucking. Inside of this fucking shitty ass car.
They were expecting like a whole Samoan family.
Like, dude, they were expecting a bus of people. They looked at us and they're like, and the lady was like, wow, you guys must have a big family. And my friend, dude, looked her straight in the eye, and the only thing he could think of after this, the only thing this motherfucker could think of, were Polly. And drove to the next window. And I was like, bro, we're those fat fuckers. We're fucked.
You guys were labeled that day.
We were fucking labeled, all right.
Someone took your guys' picture. You guys were put on like a wanted poster. Oh, actually, do not want poster.
Yeah.
If you see these guys again, expect a big ass order. Expect huge family size order
for 2 fuckers. Like for just real though, that's fucking. It was not like my most proudest moment. Let me tell you.
Damn, no. I would not think so. Were you guys like what? Preparing for the winter? Were you guys about to hibernate or something?
Dude, look, okay. Listen, brother. I don't know. Okay, this is back when I was in my prime. You know, this is when I was playing football. We're teenagers. You know, you can eat a lot, right? I probably could have ate like 10 of those burgers by myself if I wanted to. My boy, Jordan, he's also pretty fucking huge, and he eats more than me. And then the other fuckers that were in the hotel room, they were all our other poly friends, you know, the Samoans, the Tongans, We had a few Hawaiians in there, one Filipino. They ate all those fucking burgers, though.
Damn, how many total we talking? How many was there? If you could remember back then.
There was probably like, I'm trying to think.
Bro, if I hear a single digit number, I'm gonna cry.
There was by the time we got there, there was maybe like 7 or 8 of us.
Oh my fucking god!
Look, okay, I know it sounds bad. All right, we had practice the next morning. 7 in the morning, we had to be there. So, me and my boy, we ended up leaving early at like 4 or 5 o'clock. And I knew better, so I didn't eat any more burgers after the night. You know, I knew I was game and ready. From what I've heard, by the time, because the other motherfuckers showed up to practice late, and from what we were told, they fucking cleaned out the rest of those burgers for breakfast before fucking practice. I felt so bad for those motherfuckers. I could see it in the way they ran. That they finished off those 50 fucking burgers. I also got we also got like a large fries and like 2 sodas just for us though, because you know it's a lot of work carrying the burgers to the hotel room. You know what I mean?
You gotta reward yourselves, right? You know.
Right. What?
I know, like how my family sends me to the store by myself to get something. So I'm like, oh, you better give me some money on the side so I can get something for myself because I ain't doing this for free.
Right?
Yeah. Especially if you're gonna send me by myself and I don't have a car. Back then, when I was a teen, I had no driver's license whatsoever, so I was just catching the bus back and forth. Took like an hour out of my day.
I would not do that.
Well,
that's just how it be. Like if you give someone $20 to grab you something, you gotta expect they're at least getting a candy bar or a soda or something. That's the tip. Or a meal.
Or one meal. Yeah. Something along those lines. I've
had a few fuckers give me like $20 or something and ask for like one thing that's like $3 or something like that. And then they're like, yeah, just get whatever you want. And I'm like, bet, and stop McDonald's.
Okay.
Hey man, I'm following orders, you know?
As long as they get the item, I get to reward myself. There's no blame.
Hey, like, if anything, I save them valuable time.
Oh, yeah. Because they're not wasting their time going to the store.
Dude, fuck that, dude. If you had to catch the bus to go to the store, it's like, and you were like a teenager, dude? These motherfuckers just send you to the store on the bus by yourself, dog?
That's my parents.
Wild. They didn't have cars?
Oh, no, they had cars. They had a car.
They just didn't want to drive.
They just didn't want to drive. So I'm like, all right, guess I'll catch the bus because I get free bus pass every month from school. Might as well use it. Yeah. So, like, since I had a bus pass, it's like, yeah, my parents don't care if I'm busy at home. No, you go pick up your brother. Go use your bus pass. All right, bye. Go pick up your sister. Pass. You got a bus pass. Bye, even though she lives, like, 2 minutes away. Or she goes to school 2 minutes away. Or it's like something along those lines. Like, frick, man. My parents would use me, you know, since being the oldest, I guess. I guess for them, it's like, oh, yeah, free labor.
I mean, that's typically how it goes, man. If you're the oldest, dude, free labor.
Yeah, I complain about it all the time, yet I still do it.
Even
because you're under our house, Sean.
You're under our house. I changed your diapers.
I changed you. I gave birth to you.
So you have to change your brother's diapers.
Oh my God! I would hate to do that. I was fortunate enough not to have that responsibility because
I've changed diapers a few times when I was like younger, but not like often enough like that, you know.
Well, for me, I can't handle the smells. It's too much, especially for my sisters. Oh my gosh, my sisters was.
It's making me cringe just thinking about it.
Yeah, I cringe. Yeah,
But yeah, dude, the oldest is always. I think that's like an Islander tradition, dude. The oldest always get like the shit end of the stick. To be honest, even like my older brother, he was pretty much working at my grandma's restaurant for like basically free. Like back then, like my grandma would tip them out at the end. This is like when they were in middle and high school. My grandma would tip them out at the end of the day, and it was always like $5.
She would have got excited right then and there. Shit.
Yeah.
That's practically.
It's like 5 moose bees. And
Oh yeah, back then when snacks were actually cheap. Snacks were cheap. We actually had a dollar menu.
Right?
Because that's why I always go to McDonald's back in high school, because they always had it.
Dude, for real. Oh, dude, I miss those days. Inflation fucking sucks, dude. I don't know how I used to do it, dude. I used to walk in. I used to go out in high school with my friends with $20 in my pocket and be like, I'm fucking good. This is going to last all fucking day. I'm going to get a drink. I can get like maybe 2 meals, maybe a snack or whatever. Now, you try to go anywhere with $20, dude, they'll fucking laugh at your fucking face, dude. Like pulling up here with this fucking petty change, dog. Get the fuck out of here, dude. The fuck?
Hanging out at a restaurant with $20 is like, oh, you're gonna tip.
Did you want water?
Oh, sorry, you want sparkling water.
Oh. How's the restaurant prices in Oahu been?
It's I guess what they would call average in this day and age with inflation. It's I haven't really gone out to eat that much just because I wanted to save money now. But like every once in a while I go out, like Sikdorak. Sikdorak getting a little bit expensive. I see them raising their prices. Gens, I went to Gens one time. Oof, prices is ridiculous now. Yeah, Gens is like the bougie Korean barbecue. I'm like, what the heck? I don't even know why I go there sometimes.
I haven't been to Gens in like, before COVID. I think I was still in high school, I think.
Oh, yeah. If you think it wasn't expensive then, if you look at the prices now, ooh.
Bro, everything in this
You better come with a massage with your food. What the heck?
And a happy ending. What?
Yeah,
What?
and a happy end, yeah.
But no,
Yes.
it just feels like that everywhere. And from one of our mutual friends that's been like hangs out around like Maui and Kauai and stuff. Those places seem like they're even more expensive. They were like, they had a plate of fried salmon, and to add spam, it was like $5 for like a few pieces of spam. No, for real. So that's $22 or $23 fucking fried salmon with just the fried salmon and spam and like maybe a few other fixings, but that's it.
Oh my god. I'll just bring the spam in the restaurant myself and just chop it down.
I'd bring the fucking noodles into the restaurant myself. I go to the 7-Eleven.
Just bring the soup.
Buy a fucking top ramen for like, buy top ramen for $1.99 because they're not 99 cents no more or 79 cents no more. And then just fry that up right in front of the restaurant, dude. I'm good to fucking go. You know?
It wasn't like this way back when, man. Times are simpler.
Like even the water is expensive. Like I remember going into we used to go into like the I used to paddle in high school, and where we paddled there was like a hotel, and we used to go to the hotel ABC store because it's right next to the pier. And it's expensive in there obviously, but back then the water was still like $1.20 or something like that for a big fucking bottle of water. Then that was expensive, right? Now, that motherfucker's like $4. Like shit, I'll drink the tap water from the bathroom. Shit,
That's like $1 now.
It's $1.
Who knows, man? People will find ways to make money off of you doing the like simplest things, or
charge your ass walking into the bathroom, like, boom, 20 cents per wipe. Like, what? Excuse me? You better.
Stall use. That's an extra $20.
Damn, you unlocked the door. Fuck.
Oh, you want to flush though? Oh, that's an extra 10. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, dude, at that point, like, I wouldn't even flush.
Yo.
Fuck that, dude.
Yo, all the toilets would be shitted on.
No one's gonna pay to flush that fucking toilet. Poor janitor.
Nope.
The janitor's just gonna walk in at the end of the day and have like 3 toilets just full of shit.
Janitor's gonna be like a high demand job now.
Probably get paid shit too.
With the same pay. Oh yeah, we need you, but not as much. It's okay.
Fuck.
Yeah, bro.
But anyway,
have you seen like those what is it called? Those parks with their bathrooms? Those are like the craziest things bathrooms? I've ever seen. It's like park bathrooms. You ever been to the park bathroom and well, one thing's for sure, they're never clean.
Yeah. They're never clean.
Usually the second thought is like, how did they do that? There are certain things you see in there just like, what the heck? You just look at it like, man, how did that get there? Or like there's like some graffiti or someone calling for help, or stupid people leaving their numbers on the stall doors behind every time you close it. Well, first of all, you shouldn't even be using those stalls in the first place, because goddamn. Bro, not even like any layer of toilet paper is going to save your ass, literally, from whatever caca's touching your ass on the toilet seat, right? Ugh, yeah.
Speaking of shitty bathrooms, the other day, not the other day, maybe I think 4th of July, me and our buddy Hoku, we went down south to go hang out and visit people and whatever. And all the way down south to the market. This is like almost to the most southern tip of our island. There's the little market, and there's like an L&L's. And I had to use the bathroom. So I saw the restroom sign, told bro drop me off, find a parking, I'll be right back. I went into that motherfucker. First off, there was no door on this bathroom. Yeah.
Yikes.
Okay. Walk into this bathroom. I look at the 2 stalls in there. One stall was open, but it was completely fucked up. Like, it was just like fucked up. Like, I'm looking at that and I'm like, I don't want to touch nothing in there. I don't even want to go in there. And like, just being near that fucking bathroom felt like I would fucking catch like gonorrhea or some bullshit. Right? Now, my next choice...
That's not even an exaggeration sometimes with how people be like, don't even know how to use bathrooms these days.
Right. And my next choice was the stall on the right. The door, there was a door, okay? This one had a door. Except if it was off the hinges and sitting next, like, on top of the toilet. So the toilet was inaccessible because I'm not touching the fucking door. Luckily, I just had to piss. So I had to steel my nerves, piss in the toilet, and go to wash my hands. Now I went to the sink next. The mirror, horrible. It wasn't broken, but it looked like it's seen better fucking days. Okay, the sink, surprisingly, not that bad. Surprisingly.
Because people don't wash their hands after.
But there was no soap. There was only someone left an orange bar of soap there. And I'm like, these motherfuckers, dude. So I had to use the orange bar of soap, which was not ideal. Because I don't know where that bar of soap has been, Because remember, there's no real locking door in this bathroom.
That bar could have been used for lube.
Yeah, and it probably was. My hands haven't been the same since.
You know what they say? Like, if you use your other hand, it feels like someone else is doing it for you.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
No, it's
That's
both
what I
your
meant.
hands.
It hasn't been the same since. But yeah, and I found out people don't really use that bathroom in that area. There's different porta potties around like the general area that people use, and holy shit, I have never seen porta potties. Like I've been went into the porta potty and I'm like, holy shit, this is the porta potty, obviously, but it is 100 times better than that motherfucking bathroom over there. I would gladly use this shit, dude. It is awesome.
No, those porta potties actually get cleaned periodically.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I've seen videos of how they do it. It's pretty interesting.
I don't like the porta potties though that have like the urinal on the side. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Just because like when I'm sitting down on the toilet and then my knee is banging against like the urinal, you know what I mean?
Sometimes
And like you're sitting down next to the urinal. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah, because you can't trust people's aim, right?
No, I've played
sometimes
Call of
people
Duty
miss.
before. I don't trust no one's aim. I don't even trust my own aim. Shit.
Yeah, sometimes like you know, you ever wanted to like try to pee in there while taking a shit while you're sitting?
What, you taking splash damage, dog?
Oh, dog, no. Oh yeah, you're right. Yo, the porta potties are not built to minimize splash damage. Ugh, frick, man.
No, they're not.
That's the one thing I hate. Sometimes, you know, like sometimes you have to go to like a public stall, like public urinal, and sometimes it's like you gotta go, and sometimes
Right.
you just want to let it all out at once, and sometimes you don't know your own strength. Sometimes, and
Yeah,
just, like,
you have to strategically aim your shit. You know.
Yeah, you gotta
I
aim
don't
it
know
at a
about you.
certain angle, or with a certain force, because you wanna minimize, or you wanna at least eliminate the splashback. The splashback is the worst feeling, because then I do that sometimes, and it just feels like I was like, you know what, I feel like I shouldn't have peed at all. Maybe if I explode right now, I would feel less shame than if I were to get all that splashback that I had to release all of the fluids from within my body. And so so having that guilt and making sure like if my shirt isn't even like a light color or my pants isn't a light color.
Fuck.
If it is, you're screwed, because you come from the bathroom, you got spots, and people look at you and like, oh damn, this guy
That's
sucks.
why I don't wear khakis, man.
Don't wear khakis. Yeah, I used to for work, not anymore. Because that thing shows that the khakis will betray you if you're not careful with your own strength.
My my go-to strat is aim down and to the right or left.
Yeah,
On that little quarter. Yep. That's the strat.
don't aim too high.
And and if I'm wearing light pants for whatever reason, pray. Because dude, sometimes it just like happens, dude. I don't know. Like, what the fuck?
Pray it'll be a transparent stain and not a yellow stain.
Right. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, because then you get your light colored pants and like there's a few like splashes and you're like fuck, and then you have to go to the sink and then you have to like either tuck your shirt down or pretend like you like fucking dried your hands off on top of your pants.
Yeah.
Like, oh damn, I forgot I was wearing light colored pants and I fucking dried my shit.
Damn, he's got some water droplets right near his crotch area.
No, it's from me drying my hands. I promise. Why were you drying your hands over there? What do you mean?
Oh, sorry, there's
Where
no
else
paper.
am I gonna dry it? They're
there's no
itchy.
paper
What
towel.
the fuck?
And my dick needed to be warm too.
That's what the hand dryer is for, brother.
Oh yeah, heat
and
makes
air.
things bigger.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Jesus Christ, what are we talking about, brother?
I don't know. Anyways, moving on.
Moving on, let's do a transition here. And we're back now. Raid Shadow Legend, just a hit new mode. No, I'm just joking.
Hell no.
That would be so funny, dude. If we ever get a chance to have like a raid sponsorship, dog. Oh, Oh, we're going off, dude.
Well, we'd be rich.
Right? But I don't I want to keep the podcast a little bit shorter today. So let's bring it to our last topic. Mostly because I don't want to the more we record, the more I have to edit later, And
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, we can keep it short because yeah.
Right. Plus, I still have to edit last episode, which I'm gonna do tomorrow. Last week I've just been busy with like my grandpa's funeral and work was pretty shitty. I had to.
My condolences.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. It's all right. Taught to live the long life, dude, and Ro died peacefully in his sleep. So that's all you can ask for, honestly. That's how most OGs would like to go out, watching Filipino soap operas. And they kept that TV on until they came to pick up the body. So by the time my grandpa left the house, dude. By the time my grandpa left the house, he was watching a Filipino game show. It was great.
Spirit, I know why his spirit was still on Earth.
Yeah, his spirit needed to know what was going to happen next. But since our last episode, there's been quite a bit of news going around lately, huh?
Yeah, quite some news. Yeah, depending on what you want to talk about. Yeah, I might have
there's been a lot of news. I actually had like a list of different things I was thinking about talking about. One was I don't know if you saw the whole Mr. Beast Ava Chris Tyler thing going on.
Chris leaving Mr. Beast for good.
No. They were accused of talking to minors inappropriately.
Wait, who again?
Chris from Mr. Beast. But like she's Ava because,
Oh, what?
She came out. Wait, did you not know that she came out last year?
I heard no, I know she came out. No, I didn't hear about her talking to minors.
Yeah, no, there was there's a few allegations. You could probably go check it out after the stream. I thought you would know.
I don't. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The only one I know is like Dr. Disrespect. That's the one I know.
Oh yeah, Dr. Disrespect. That was another one. That one was wild. And it's funny, like some of his community members are still like defending him. They're like, look, he admitted it. What are you talking about? This was 10 years ago. Or whatever,
It still happened. The frick, man. People don't understand.
Yeah,
They're living in their own delusional.
Dude, I swear, dude, fans, just like with the whole, like I think any fan group, I guess you would say, like, have those people who would, like, just defend, like, the worst person ever till the end of times for no reason.
That usually tells me that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right?
Right.
With affiliation with those kind of people, I mean, I'll just gladly walk away, and you can say all you want about he made a mistake, but this mistake, it wouldn't have been so bad is if he wasn't a public figure. And right. I know a lot of YouTubers and like streamers that have been in the same boat as Dr. Disrespect, and some of them have taken the worst of it. Like I named one right now, Mini Lad. Fuck you. Anyways,
fuck Mini Lad, dude. That guy is an asshole. I used to.
Mini Lad is an asshole. Anyways, continue.
But no, yeah, I was just gonna continue on. Like it's a little. It just feels weird. That like, what's the commonality here? Because all these like, for like years now, dude. Like all these streamers, YouTubers. Just seems like more and more are being outed for being like pedos and degenerates.
There's a commonality. There's the issue of there's a risk of kids being exposed to your content.
Yeah,
And there's also another chance that they might try to like contact you or spam you to get your attention or try to get into your DMs. And then there's a little chance that they could respond back and entertain this kind of thing.
Yeah.
What the heck? So,
I always wondered though, do you think do you think these people were like this before but never had the opportunity or the reach to kind of like spread their influence on these younger audience members? Or do you think once they got that power and reach, that kind of changed them into what we're seeing here now?
Yeah, I think that I guess with this kind of thing that's been happening, I feel like with content creation, it's kind of amplified their reach. So it doesn't really change someone. Usually when, someone's on their streaming journey, their content creation journey, it usually doesn't change a person. Usually there are some circumstances maybe, or maybe some life lessons you probably learned here and there to like, say like, okay, you got to change this and that. But usually not the case. So here's what I think. I think that, gamers, for the most part, I'll speak for the gamers. We're mostly socially awkward. And
that is true.
We have not known to, like, kind of express our feelings. And, in this case, try to, like, have interest in someone and try to talk to them normally. But now with the power of the internet, the reach can extend to wherever you want to extend it to. Right. So now you have all these choices, all these all these people that you can in the future interact with. And so with the internet, it amplifies basically the things you do daily. So back to the streaming and the content creation. So like I feel like that they just don't know that they've reached a certain milestone. They reached a certain reach to people, the amount of people they've reached, and now there's all these groups of people gathering for just one guy or one girl, trying to fight for someone's attention, and the streamer is like, oh man, that's a lot. Like, there's a lot of eyes on me. I have all this attention. What do I do? Right. So, some people, for the first time. They probably talk back, because, maybe in the first instance, it's like, oh, he's a fan, she's a fan. All right, I guess I'll talk to them and, kind of show my appreciation. And then now that they're giving back the attention, some people don't know what to do with that. Right. Some people just like, it turns into something that it shouldn't be. Right. It turns into something that will get you in trouble in the long run. And then now that you're caught in this situation with all these eyes on you, and now you're being considered as a role model in a community, and now there's people trying to cover this up. People talking to people saying, oh, no, I didn't do this. Or they're blatantly lie to their fans saying, oh, no, I've never done this. This is not who I am. Or when they get caught, they start using defense mechanisms and say, like, oh, it was a hard time of my life. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. Blah blah blah. I was going through something.
It's always something.
Like it's always something. But it's. But I guess down to the nitty gritty, I believe it's like they don't know what to do, but they do it just because that's what they think is right. But by the time they find out that they got in trouble, they just don't know how to handle it, and they get all this backlash. It's like, what do you do with all this attention that's on you? And now what happens when you get in trouble and you start losing those people? You can't really do anything. Like, you could write as many apology, you can script as many apology videos as you want.
I have an ukulele right there. No.
Yeah, I have an ukulele right under my bed too. But, so like, you can make as many apology videos as you want, but it's the fact you've already damaged yourself as a role model, as an icon, to like certain people that watch your videos. And it's crazy that people have put themselves in this situation. Like all it takes is like just like keep it professional. You know, parasocial relationships. You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
So parasocial relationships, like, it shouldn't be a thing. Don't idolize your creators. They're just here to entertain. That's how it should be. Like, I'm just here to entertain. You know, I'll make friends. I'll be friendly with you guys, but that's basically it. I don't want to interact with you off stream.
Right.
Usually, unless you guys need help with something that pertains to stream. But other than that, it's just professional. I keep my personal life separate, and then my streaming life separate, content creation life separate, all of that. That's how it should be. That's how I feel. And let's see what I add to that.
I think let's let me say my thing, and then we'll do some closing up. But
okay, yeah.
I think so, at least from my experience, I find streaming and having viewers slightly scary. And I know that's weird, right? Like, oh, what do you mean? You want more viewers, right? That's weird. But what I mean is, like, me and you, we're still or at least I'm considered a small streamer. Will you consider yourself a small streamer, Anton?
Yeah.
All right. We're both small streamers, and I know you've probably run into this already, right? But sometimes we get people that come in, and they're fans, and they like our stuff, and sometimes they're younger audience members too. Right? So, at least in my experience, these younger audience members, they come in. There are the few of them that, like, it scares me because, like, I feel like I'm like their role model, right? Like I say things, and they ask me stuff, and they take me seriously, and, like, I'm doing my best to help. I'm like, if they ask me a serious question, I'm gonna respond, like, seriously, right? Like, I'm gonna give them my point of view on something or whatever. But it makes me feel weird that there's, like, these people watching me that are like, that I'm like, it almost feels like I would have this relationship with, like, my little brother, right? Like, if my little brother asks me something, I tell him, and then he'll be like, oh, wow, thanks. Oh, yeah, you know, whatever. But these younger viewers, sometimes they act similarly like that. And I find that kind of disturbing and scary. I mean, I'm flattered. Like, I'm glad that, like, because the whole point, part of the reason why I wanted to stream is because I wanted to, like, spread, like, I wanted more people to be, like, positively influenced, I guess. Mm-hmm. Not like, and I don't mean, like, in a weird way, like, I mean, influence these viewers or whatever, you know? Yeah. But I mean, I always wanted to spread, like kind of like a vibe of, like, hey, if you're, I just wanted to cheer people up, basically, you know? If I can make someone laugh, make someone smile, if someone can enjoy my content, then I did my job, as I did what I set out to do. But it still scares me when I think about it, like, just having those few people from my small, tiny amount of followers that are like that. And I couldn't even imagine being someone like Moist Critical or something, because if I have that much, like, how much does he have? How many people look at Dream as, like, their role model and take his words seriously, like an advice from their older brother? And that kind of power to me is fucking wild, and that's crazy. Andrew Tate. We could use Andrew Tate, for example, right? So many people look up to him. So many young men look up to this motherfucker. He could say almost anything, and they'd be like, yes, and, you know, we all see how that kind of plays out, right? And how that might not be good. We have people like Dream, right? Dream and his Dream, like, army, whatever they're called. As anytime, like, when Dream did something wrong or whatever, Dream could easily say anything, and like they could target. He could target someone, and like his army of fans would be on them. So I just think that having that influence and power is it's kind of like changing for some people, and it's scary to me. It's like because the possibilities for that is kind of hard for me to imagine, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. So what would happen if it does happen? Would be my next follow-up. If you were to not be a small streamer, but you become...
Oh, if I blew up?
If you blew up.
Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea how I would even handle that. I've just been like, as I go here, I've just been kind of winging it, and that's why. Like, how would I keep myself in check if I had the power to, like, then I have to watch what I say on stream, and then I have to watch what like right now I could be like, I could say something stupid like, oh yeah, fuck that guy Anton, dude, I don't even like that guy, everyone go in his chat, like how we do that during stream, like everyone go into Anton's chat, type F. What if 2,000 people went into someone's stream and typed F because I just said that?
Oh shit!
Right?
Oh, that's something.
So
I
there's a
never
lot more to
thought
think about
yeah.
with that. Like me casually or someone casually saying something can just inspire the masses, right? And I feel like that needs to be thought about more.
That power needs to go into the right hands. No. Oh yeah, I didn't think about it. Yeah, that could affect other people too, if you were to blow up.
And it could go offline. Like how those like you could easily have in fact we saw this with Kai Cenat's meetup in New York. You remember that?
Oh, where they're all going all crazy?
Yeah. Bro just made a post saying, hey, we're going to be here. Uh-huh. And motherfucker, the riot basically broke out in the middle of New York.
Yeah.
So it's things like that where like you just have to be careful what you say, right? And then like as you grow bigger, the more that seems to be the case. And then I'd be scared because then you turn into like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And I don't know if you've heard like these allegations about him, but people say Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, like if you watch his any of his recent interviews, bro does not have an opinion. Bro doesn't say nothing, dude. Bro is like an ad. Dang. Like everything's PR. He does like Disney talk. You ever heard of Disney talk?
No.
So if you listen to old interviews with Disney stars, they all kind of like talk the same because they're coached that way.
Yeah.
And they're not allowed to do this. They're not allowed to say this kind of stuff, and they have to be trained like that. It's all for PR.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good thing, I think. But it also sucks. Because how would you enjoy streaming if you had to watch your things, anything you said like that?
If I had to not be unapologetically myself, oof, that to be a whole character,
right?
Well, since this is only recorded and not streamed, basically I am playing a character if I think about it. So I do have an internet persona. But like, yeah.
No.
Hey, take that out. No one has to know. I'll tell you a secret, bro. All right, you ready? This definitely can't be in the this definitely can't be in the video.
All right.
A few moments later.
So
everything I know is a lie.
Everything you know is a lie.
Oh no.
Yo, I want to see the reactions.
Right. But it's like,
yeah.
you know, you have to. Like, you play the character on stream, and that's just how it would be.
I can't really be myself because myself is boring. I have to be kind of like a different form of myself.
Yeah.
You know?
The advice was always like, be yourself, but just upgraded. Or not upgraded, but like a more intense version of yourself.
Yeah, more intense, yeah. Basically.
But I think maybe we end this off here because I have to use the bathroom.
Sounds good. All right.
Don't worry, I'll definitely cut that out. No, I'm just joking. I'll cut it out.
Cut that out. I don't want people knowing. That's why my redeems are still expensive.
I'm only cutting that part out, but we're leaving everything else. So people are like, what did he cut out?
Oh, here's a secret. Oh, end the video.
Yeah, end the video. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. This has been Simply Solo.
And this is AntonDaNoob.
And we're signing out of this podcast. See you next time, baby.